zo'n...
How the hell do you do this shit every fucking day? I said, I don't negotiate with myself. Most of us come out here, we explain away why we can't do shit, and we stick in this negotiation process in our mind. You can't negotiate these things. They're definites. Stay hard.
A lot dirtier in there.
Your mind's getting softer. Your mind quits way before your body does. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. That is exactly what this bullying and hate and all this shit that goes on in this world, that's exactly what they want you to be as anonymous. For me, it was the ultimate fuel source. It was the ultimate fuel source. When it was cold, guess what? Those words and everything warmed me the f*** up. That is exactly.
How the hell do you?
He's struggling to get up. Wants to go to the gym and start grinding early in the morning. I said, when I was 24, I had the same condition, man. I had the same problem. So I started studying it. The more I studied it, I came with this crazy conclusion. I was just being a bitch. Stay hard. As you all know, it's a hot nice heat wave. Mother Nature's a pissed off but guess what? So am I. He pulls his car by me and says, why the f are you out here? I said, because you're not. Stay hard. As you. The excuse is, you want to make yourself feel better because you want to think that your life is so much harder than somebody else's. It's not. You're lazy. You don't want to put the effort in. You don't want to work at it. With over 300 pull-ups. What have you done today besides make excuses? Stay hard. The excuse is, you want to make yourself feel better because you want to think that your life is so much harder than somebody else's. It's not. You're lazy. You don't want to put the effort in. You don't want to work at it. With over 300 pull-ups. What have you done today besides make excuses? Stay hard. If I didn't have a job like you, Goggins, I would work out all day. I work 16-hour days in the fire line. When I'm demoting, that means coming off the fire line, I work 20-hour days. I always get it in. On the fire line, during 16-hour days, still get them in. Lunch hour break, get them in. Any break I have, get them in. If I didn't have a... So I got a question. How do you deal with trolls? So I prefer to with them. When I was in pest control, I learned a lot about how to bring out rodents, rats and shit. You lay peanut butter out, and those rats come out. Well, how I bring my rats out is I put up posts about me being the toughest motherfucker in the world. That brings them out. Do you have fear of not reaching those goals? He said, no, because that's your problem. You're setting goals you know you can reach. You must always set goals that you think you cannot achieve. And in there you get better. Stay hard. We got all kind of personalities. Alphas, betas, omegas, gammas, deltas. These motherfuckers just played out bitches. That's all they are is bitches. And bitches will always be bitches. One thing about social media, it gives a weak motherfucking platform. Stay hard. You've been preparing for weeks and weeks and weeks. You show up and you bring your best self. Get the job. Merry Christmas. All right. After a couple months, you start showing up to work a little later. You don't look as good. Your mind's getting softer. We do that shit with everything in life. Don't have a gritty mind. Repetition every day. Stay hard.
Doubt will f you up. You may be better than somebody. You may be a bad motherfucker. If I put doubt in your mind, I guarantee you this. You will start to question your very own ability. F them and stay hard. Doubt. This NBA player walks in with his trainer. He was used to doing just 12 reps. Because when the trainer said, let's do 15 today, he got a little attitude. It became very clear to me on why he was a bench warmer. It's not just the 3 reps that he failed to recognize. It's what happens in those 3 reps that make you better. Never do the bare minimum. Stay hard.
My feelings, I don't give a fuck about them. Sometimes people try to motivate themselves. When times get bad, get hard and shit. Talk about life gives you lemons. Make lemonade. All that shit. When life gives me motherfucking lemons, I eat the motherfucking lemon. Stay hard. My feelings. The most important conversation you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to bed with it. Eventually you act on it, whether it be good or bad. The most important your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more of yourself. Stay hard, 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 stay hard. Your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more of yourself. Stay hard, 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 stay hard. Your mind, there's one thing about being in dark places. If you have the courage to stay in there long enough, your eyes will start to adjust to the darkness. Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. There's one thing about being in dark places. A lot of us out here are pushing real hard, but we're afraid to go to that dark side. If you want to push harder, know this. Your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more of yourself. Stay hard. A lot of us out here are pushing real hard, but we're afraid to go to that dark side. If you want to push harder, know this. Your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more of yourself. Stay hard.
I'm back in the dungeon. See, a lot of people went after my record, 4,030 pull-ups that I broke in 2013. I did 7,801 pull-ups. As I was getting everything together to submit to Guinness, guess what? There was somebody out there that did 8,008 pull-ups. He was hunting me, he didn't even know it. There's always a motherfucker out there hunting you. Make sure you're ready for it. Stay hard.
People have a hard thing understand. I hate to run. And what makes me so crazy, people go, well, why do you run if you hate it? What are you talking about? I don't want to take showers and eat either. I hate that too. That's life, man. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. People have a hard thing.
Had to get that conqueror's mindset back, where I just don't give a shit about anything. Just grind. A lot of people out there talk about they're missing something in their lives, and they don't know what the it is. You don't know what it is because you live in a soft environment 24/7. Learn to get out of it. Stay hard. Had to get that conqueror.
When I was born with all kind of heart issues, lung issues, bone issues. So I had to get creative. I didn't have a lot to work with. A lot of you use that as an excuse. You don't have a lot to work with. So you want to die all preserved. Make sure you die being used up.
So yesterday my girl put a post up of my feet.
Rest and recovery is the most important thing.
God. Block. Delete. You ain't on my son.
Some of you been average for so damn long, you don't know what it is to do hard work.
I'm not crazy, mother. I'm just not you.
Rest and recovery is the most important thing.
God. Block. Delete. You ain't on my son.
Some of you been average for so damn long, you don't know what it is to do hard work.
I'm not crazy, mother. I'm just not you.
Rest and recovery is the most important thing.
God. block, delete. We're running from the truth. We're running from the truth, man. I'm not the smartest kid in the world. Okay, instead of somebody saying, oh no, you're smart. No, don't say that to yourself. I said to myself, no, I'm a dumb motherfucker. So the only way I became successful was going towards the truth. As painful and as brutal as it is, it changed me. We're running from the truth.
I made a Goggins remix of all your talking. I put that motherfucker on go to bed. Evil, violent shit. Woke up motherfucker refreshed. Ready to kick it. I'm 22 miles in, motherfucker. Stay hard.
You realize we're all f***ed up. Stop judging yourself against other f***ed up people who have hidden it better than you. Life is one big head game. And once you learn to play the head game, it's no longer a game anymore at all. You can start living your life. You realize you will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so glad you don't. Because I'm in the right spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it. You will never. You have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself. You have to have pride in yourself. You have to have, there's something about you, whether it's your last name, whether it's just the smallest thing. You have to be proud of yourself. You have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself. You have to have pride in yourself. You have to have, there's something about you, whether it's your last name, whether it's just the smallest thing. You have to be proud of yourself. You have to want it. I just went 101 miles. And that last 31 miles was something that I can't even describe to people. And she's like, we gotta get you to the hospital. And I just said, just shut up and let me enjoy this pain. I don't want anything to numb it. I don't want anything right now. I just went 100.
This message I do is not for everybody. So I don't want to see that soft bullshit about, do you have sunscreen on? This message is dangerous. It's too hot. I'm not asking you to be like me. Do you? Stay hard. Today I was running, and this guy passes me in the car. He pulls his car by me and says, why the are you out here? I said, because you're not. Sometimes your motivation needs to be because no one else wants to do it. Today, you're not afraid of having a up body. You're afraid of effort. See, what you don't understand is this. We're all being tested. And that road to success is a bumpy road. A lot of you are gonna die with a nicely preserved body. No bad knees, no bruises, no scars. You're not afraid of having
Without a doubt, I can always find David out here in the water doing the one thing he hated to do more than anything else during training. So his hands are tied, his feet are tied. Just got back from a run, and this is now what he's doing. Without
Did Goggins train today? That's like asking if
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
Just so you know, man, there's a start line to quit. And usually that start line, it starts when people show up to any endeavor being out of shape. Being out of shape, it limits all of your options. So showing up to any endeavor in the best shape of your life, what that does is it opens up all of your options. Just so you know, man, there's a start line to quit. And usually that's